What is good, you guys? I hope you all are doing great. This is Cypher, and you're welcome back to Cypher Spills. Now, before we get into today's topics, if you're new to my channel or if you've been here and you're subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment below, make sure you turn on post notifications so you know when I post. Run me up to 1K subs, y'all, and get me to that mark, okay? Y'all should just hit that sub button and do that for me, okay? I love y'all, and let's get straight into the tea. So, shout out to Nicki Minaj because she stayed doing some good and generous things for the Barbs and her fans, okay? So, Nicki put out this tweet which said, Barbs, as you may recall, 2 days ago I mentioned me getting a college degree and that I share more on the major and other details at a later time. I wanted to also mention that I plan on resuming my #student of the game charity for Barbs who need help with college, and more information to come, okay? So shout out to Nicki Minaj. This is a very generous thing for her to do, and not a lot of artists do this, okay? There's no other female rapper who you see out here. Maybe they do it behind the scenes, but who publicly be giving out, some money to help and some other things to help with Barbs who are in college, okay? And not just female rappers, a bunch of other artists. There's not really everybody who does that, okay? So shout out to Nicki Minaj. She's very generous, and this is a good thing to do, okay? So if you need help with things that relate to college, probably tuition and a bunch of other things, but stay tuned at Nicki Minaj's page so you know when she starts the challenge or whatever she's gonna be doing for y'all to win the prize, okay? And shout out to her. That's why we love Nicki Minaj, okay? Now, moving on from that, though, the most streamed female rappers in October is out, and Nicki Minaj still stays reigning at number one, okay? She's at number one with 351 million streams. Doja Cat at number two with 340 million streams. Megan Thee Stallion comes in at number three with 246 million streams. Lisa from Blackpink at 227 million streams. Glorilla at number five with 144 million streams, and congrats to Glorilla. Cardi B sits at number 6, 138 million streams. Sexyy Red down at number 9, 114, and Latto at number 10 with 107 million, okay? And there's other people on the list, on the other side of the list, like Flo Milli, Ice Spice, and a bunch of other artists, okay? And shout out to also the people who I didn't mention who are still on the top 10, but I don't really listen to them and I don't really know them. That's why I didn't mention them, okay? But congrats to these women, okay? And some people were confused as to why Cardi B is at number 6, and I'm like, why are y'all actually shocked? Why? Cardi B ain't got no new music out. She hasn't released some new music in a while, so I don't know why y'all are shocked, okay? But congrats to Nicki Minaj, sitting pretty at number 1 and still reigning 18 years plus in the game, and congrats to every other woman on this list. Now, moving on from that, though, Cardi B spoke at Kamala Harris's rally a few days ago and receives some backlash following the speech, okay? Some people were calling her illiterate, and some people were saying that she wasn't the right woman to deliver the right words, and people were even blaming her that if Kamala Harris loses, it's going to be because of Cardi B, okay? But let me know how you guys feel about that. But it looks like she got into an altercation with Elon Musk, who was shady towards Cardi B, and he responded to a fan who called Cardi B illiterate because of how she was frozen because her teleprompter was broken, and that's why Cardi B had to read out her phone. Her teleprompter was broken. So Elon Musk responded to the fan and said, another puppet who can't even talk without being fed the words, okay? And Cardi B clapped back at him and said, I am not a puppet, Elon. I'm a daughter of 2 immigrant parents that had to work their ass off to provide for me. I am a product of welfare. I'm a product of Section 8. I'm a product of poverty. And I'm a product of what happens when the system is set up against you. But you don't know nothing about that. You don't know one thing about the American struggle. P.S. Fix my algorithm, okay? So let me know how you guys feel about that. And I gotta give Cardi B her 10s, okay? When Cardi B usually claps back at somebody, she usually curses out their dead mothers or swears on people's mothers or call them all types of B words, but this was classy. And she wasn't insulting him, she was stating facts, okay? So I gotta give her 10s for this, okay? She ate that up. And then some people were under the comments saying she wasn't the one who wrote this tweet, but regardless, it was a classy read, okay? He was calling her out for the wrong things, okay? The fact that you support Trump doesn't mean you have to be shady towards Cardi B. I mean, you are a celebrity. Everybody sees your tweets, okay? And you're calling her illiterate, and then she clocked your ass, okay? So Cardi B is receiving her 10s for the way she handled that. Usually Cardi B's volume is going to be all the way up on her voice, and she's going to be calling out Elon Musk by his hairline, okay? But I love the way she handled that. Now, some fans are pointing out the fact that Cardi B has lasered off Offset's name off of her tie, okay? So if you can see in the first picture clearly, Offset's name is tatted on her left thigh, and then she has it lasered off in the other picture, which was from yesterday, okay? So it looks like Cardi B has actually moved on from Offset. At first, I used to think that this might have been a PR stunt, but then she got his name lasered off her tie, okay? So she might really mean business. but they're not yet divorced. The divorce is still in the works. So, and I'm sure Cardi B would give out an updates if their marriage has finally come to an end. But it looks like she's moving over him, okay, and she's putting out tweets about dating, sending multiple reels to her Instagram broadcast channel talking about dating. Okay, so it looks like Cardi B is gonna be putting herself back out there now that she's moved on from Offset, and maybe she's gonna finalize the divorce. And she, in the divorce, she said she's gonna be getting full custody of her children. Okay, so let me know how you guys feel about that, and if you feel like Cardi B is completely over Offset. And Cardi B, a couple days ago, posted listening to a song by Ariana Grande and The Weeknd, and then she posted recently on her story listening to the same song. Okay, and some people feel like she's hinting at a collab between these artists. Okay, so some people feel like this might be a reach, but I feel like Cardi B could pay for a verse from either The Weeknd or Ariana Grande. If it was back when she was hot, I would have said they are probably doing a swap, but Cardi B ain't hot no more, so I don't see why they would have done that. So Cardi B has probably paid for a verse from The Weeknd or Ariana Grande. Okay, so let me know if you guys believe that a collaboration between any of this artist and Cardi B is coming, okay, or if you feel like she's just vibing to the song because she likes it. Now, moving on from that though, Megan Thee Stallion is being clowned online because it has been predicted that her song Bigger in Texas, which is the lead single of her album Act 2, is predicted to debut around number 86 on the Billboard Hot 100, which is kind of low. Okay, this is the single they pushing. This one had a music video and it's debuted at number 86. Okay, this is pretty low for Megan, and it's probably gonna be out by the next week because I don't see nobody talking about this song, because like I said when she dropped the snippet, it sounded like a song we've heard from Megan before. Okay, it doesn't sound like anything new. The music video was cute. She had a couple icons in there, and she had a few catchy lines on the song which people could use for caption, but it wasn't really nothing new from Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so I'm not really shocked, but at the same time I'm kind of shocked because hotties, how comes y'all ain't run it up? Okay, Megan is supposed to be debuting like around the top 50s on the charts. Okay, and y'all are taking her to 86. Y'all better take her a few spots higher on next week's charts, because if she leaves the chart next week, it's not gonna look good at all for Megan. And also, Megan Thee Stallion's documentary, in her words, received a rating of 7.1 out of 10 stars based off of 1.4K ratings on IMDb. Okay, so congrats to Meg. This is an achievement, and I want y'all to let me know if y'all saw it and if y'all liked it. I've not seen it because I don't use Prime, I use Netflix, but I just might. Okay, now Latto celebrates selling out the Berkeleys. It was one of the stops of her show and she sold it out. Okay, this is the first show she has sold out ever since she started the Sugar Honey Iced Tea tour. Okay, so congrats to Latto, and hopefully a couple of the other dates sell out. Okay, people have to be motivated to see the way you perform. Sometimes that's how fans buy tickets. They judge by what they've seen online, if they could still buy the tickets, but Latto's stage budget is a little bit cheap, so I really hope they do something to change that. And Mariah the Scientist will no longer be performing with Latto on her tour. Her man is out of jail and now she's back with him. Okay, so she starts performing at the Latto Sugar Honey Icy tour. And who would you like Latto to put as a replacement for Mariah the Scientist? Okay, now moving on from that though, Glorilla and Sexyy Red occupy both the top of the 2 spots in US Apple Music with 2 different collaborations. Okay, and number 1 they have Sticky with Tyler the Creator and Lil Wayne, and number 2 they have What You Know About Me, which is a song by Glorilla and Sexyy Red. Okay, so congrats to these women. I love to see them win. Okay, people usually used to count them out, and I love how they're winning right now. Okay, so congrats to both of them, and hopefully most of their other singles they're gonna put out continues to chart. Okay, hope they don't fall off. Well, that's gonna be all for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for the next video, and hopefully I will see you guys there.